Have you ever considered what it might be like to live in Montenegro? Well, if you live in Indiana, it might be better. Welcome to part 12 of the United States might as well be 53rd world country stacked up in a trench coat. Montenegro has a poverty rate of 20%. And that's just according to the EU standards. Different measures show different numbers. Indiana's is 12, the United States average is about 11. That is going to make this a whole lot worse. For Montenegro to be so much less wealthy, your life expectancy is the exact same. Somehow this is the only thing that you guys are like neck and neck on. Living in Indiana, you get the benefit of being able to spend a dollar. But if I told you that living in Montenegro, that currency would actually go farther than your American dollar does in Indiana. Indiana has a cost of living index of about 80 something, which means it's that much percent under what the US average is. But the US average on a global scale is about 150 in comparison to the global average. Montenegro's is 63 in comparison to the global average. I know I just threw a lot of numbers at y'all. What it comes down to is, yes, they make less money, but their dollar goes a lot farther. And you can see that in this chart. And we can't forget about the health outcomes. Somehow in Montenegro, a country noted as having the most backwards hospital system in Europe, they've got way better health outcomes. They've got way lower maternal mortality, it's a lower infant mortality rate, and again, the same life expectancy. So for us to be in a country that's so much more developed, somehow money on healthcare is way better spent in Montenegro than it is in Indiana. More importantly, the literacy rates do not match up. Montenegro is pushing a 98% or higher literacy rate. In Indiana, it's estimated that close to 20% of the people are not at the adult literacy rate. When I make these points, I hope y'all know I'm not blaming the people at all. I 100% look at your government, how they're spending the dollar that's supposed to go so much farther. Not to mention that the state of Indiana has less poverty but deals with more crime. There's something really unique about America with that. Something's not adding up there, and I can't exactly put my finger on why. But I say all of that to ask you this: which one sounds more developed? To me, it's not the state that just so happens to be in the most developed nation. We're gonna knock out all 50 states with this series. Shoot me a follow if you want to see me do yours.